With the arrival of fall and the holiday season quickly approaching, I'm excited to get my home holiday ready. One of my main goals is to create a cozy atmosphere to welcome guests. My living room, which has been lacking a sitting area for a couple of years, is finally getting a makeover. Today I'll be assembling my new modular sofa, styling it, and gathering inspiration from the antique store to decorate this room perfectly for fall. I can't tell you how excited I am to finally have somewhere to sit in the living room. I'm excited to style this, and we're also going to Boxwood to get some fall inspiration because I do want to kind of style a little area here for fall, but I am over the moon excited. I am partnering with Von Loose for this video, and I want to thank them for sending me this beautiful modular sofa. Everything was well packaged and incredibly easy to assemble. As I unpacked the cushions, I did notice a faint plastic smell, but it completely dissipated after a few days. The fabric feels very high quality, and the best part is that all the covers are removable and washable if needed. Plus, the seats and ottomans offer extra storage space for pillows and blankets, which is a great bonus. I love the modern look of this sofa, and I think it blends in beautifully with all the vintage pieces in my home. If you're interested in checking out Von Loose's modular sofas, I'll leave a link in the description box below. And a big thank you to Von Loose for sponsoring this video. I love the sofa. It looks so good in here. Yeah, it's been years since I've had a sofa in this room. I am going to give it a little TLC. Since it was packed together and kind of smushed, I am going to use my steamer, just steam the pillows and probably steam the back side of the sofa just to give the fabric a little bit more of a smoother appearance to it, because everything was kind of, smushed together, crammed together inside of everything. I think this is going to give it a little bit more of a finished look to it. You see all the books that are right there? Looks like a library. I want to do that with the built-ins. I do have a few books. And then in a second video, when it comes to making over the living room, I want to redo all of the built-ins. So we're going to do that in part 2. So we will be going to the thrift store later and trying to find some of those books. When it comes to styling the living room for fall, the sofa came with 2 ottomans, but I don't want to use them as ottomans. I want to use them as coffee table. I did the same thing in the sitting area in my home. I just butted up 2 ottomans together. So that's what I want to do, but I'm looking for like a tray, metal, wood, something like that, because I don't want people actually to use the ottomans to put their drinks on. I want to have like a little designated area. So we're going to look for that. I do have enough like little fall items, so I don't need any little doodads like that. But we are going to look for things that I can just keep on there year round, and maybe some coasters. Oh, look at these coasters. I like these. Oh, I like those. How much is that? $28. That's not bad. All right, we're going to keep these in our head. I'm not going to put them in the cart, just in case I don't get them and maybe somebody else will pick them up. But all right, we're going to remember these, but we're going to keep looking around, see if there's anything else. They have some of the most beautiful fabric here. I think this is Schumacher. Oh my goodness, some are so beautiful. I would love to have custom-made curtains made for my bedroom. Don't know if that'll ever happen, but you know, a girl can dream. Oh, so gorgeous. Those are beautiful. Set of 30, $70. I love the handles. I saw these online. There's 2 there and 2 on the other side flanking this gorgeous mirror. I like that. A set of 4, $245. Out of my price range, but I love those. I think it's the frame most of all that I really love. These are the signs we like to see. 50% off the entire space. And look at those mirrors. I love this idea. Look at that urn. 80, but it'd be 40. I'm not going to get it though, but I like how they have kind of like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree inside of it. Oh, I like that idea. How adorable would these birds be on a Christmas tree? 20, but they'd be $10 a piece. Birds, some simple ornaments, and ribbon. Oh, I like that idea. Those are so cute. I love how they have old movies playing all throughout here. Oh, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Black and white movies are just the best. Now there is a glass tray, has the brass handles, 23. That is not bad for that. I wouldn't mind having 2 of these though, of course. If you find one, of course you never find a second one at the same place. All right, I'm going to keep this on our radar also in case we don't find something. I may get this, 23, not bad. How clever is this? Someone upcycled golf clubs and there is a bottle opener. It looks like a wine cork opener. Look at these. They're $48. How genius is that? All right, I just had an idea. I don't know if I can afford these. I probably can't. But how about just a breadboard on the coffee table? That'd be a great idea. I like the rustic look to it. It's a good juxtaposition between the really rustic and then the modern sofa. All right, we're going to keep this idea in our head because, yeah, I can't shell out $100 for a breadboard, but I like that idea. Oh, look at this tray. That'd be another great idea at Christmas time. I love that. Okay, that'd be a great idea at Christmas. And then have like a silver pitcher, maybe with like red roses coming out. I did red roses as a centerpiece for Christmas last year. I love that. Oh, look at that chair. And the ottoman, I love the zebra print. Oh, wow, that's really not bad. $175? Oh, that's really not bad. Does it come with the ottoman? Yeah, $175 for that. That's actually really great. Oh, I like that. Oh, they have a bunch of clothes here. I love looking through their clothes. I'm not sure who curates this one part of the store, like who's the vendor. But they have really, really great taste. Oh, so nice. St. John. Oh, I've always wanted to find St. John in the thrift store to resell. I've never found any because they can go for a pretty penny. I'm always drawn to blue and white. This booth is 15% off. Oh, I still have some blue and white in my storage containers downstairs, so I don't need any more. Of course, if I find one that just makes my heart jump, you know, we have to get it. Oh, look at this blue and white. Coffee, rice, sugar, barley. Okay, they're little like porcelain drawers in the wood, I guess, shelf. That's really neat. Oh, I don't need it. Let's see how much it is. I'm not seeing a price anywhere, but that's really cool. Do you see what I see? They're getting the Christmas stuff out. I love coming out here when it is Christmas time. I will bring us back out here, I promise, because they turn this place into like a beautiful winter wonderland. I love the way all those old books look. This is like my inspiration for the built-ins. I just love them. I'll probably never read them, but to me they're like beautiful pieces of artwork. This is one of my favorite booths because it's kind of nestled in this corner. Oh, it's so beautiful. There's a nice tray. Oh, that'd be really nice for Christmas with a deer on it. $174. A little bit more than I want to pay, but I like that style, very masculine. I love the little silver trinket boxes. I have a little collection of them in my foyer. I like those. Oh, the little one's adorable. Little French one. That's pretty. Now this is something I want. I would love to have a couple of these and at Christmas put trees in them. I mean, use them all year round, but how beautiful would that be with trees in them? Oh my goodness, I love that, especially for like out in my sunroom. Something else I really like are the Staffordshire dogs. I don't have any. 140, what's that? 240. Yeah, they're very expensive. And look at all the dogs here. Oh my word, I wish one of them looked like, oh, now this one almost looks like the dog we had that passed away a few years ago, Rufus. Oh my gosh, I like that. If I could find one of Hank, Rufus, and Bruiser, I would definitely put them on my sofa. If you are ever in High Point, North Carolina just for a visit, you have to stop by Boxwood. This place is magnificent, and if you were looking for ideas and inspiration, this is the place. So I did pick up the tray. Now this isn't vintage, this isn't antique or anything like that. I'm sure it came from Home Goods or somewhere. But for $23, I thought, why not? I love the handles on it. And when it comes to styling the coffee table, it's just the ottomans, I don't want to crowd it, but I want it to look very fall. I want it to have the beautiful colors of fall, the essence of fall, without it looking too cluttered. And the same for the sofa. I'm just going to throw one of my beautiful chunky blankets over the side and a couple of pillows. And I think that's going to be it. Very neutral sofa. I love this sofa. It looks so good in here. It's very modern. I like mixing modern with vintage and even antique. It gives it a very, I don't know what it is, kind of like a homey feel. And it's almost, well, like my channel is called, The Curated Life, a very curated look. I don't like buying everything at one store, like when it comes to furniture or things like that. I like mixing things up to where it looks like it's curated, like I handpicked everything that's in my home.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Now that I have a sofa in here, I can start looking for a rug. I didn't want to buy a rug before I had the furniture because I wanted to be sure it was the right size and the right style. And I am so picky when it comes to rugs. I have ordered rugs online before. I've been very disappointed. So I may go in a future video, we could go rug hunting. And what I like to do, if I find a rug, say at, I don't know, Home Depot, Lowe's, TJ Maxx, wherever, and I see it and then I can find it online, I try to see if I can find it cheaper online. So I will just kind of Google Lens the item, and this is everywhere I go, to see if I can find it cheaper somewhere else online and then just have it shipped to me. But I like looking at rugs firsthand because the colors that you see on your computer can be very off. And then when you get something, you don't like it. For my coffee table, I want to start off with a little bit of texture. And I have this jute runner, and I thought, you know, you can use them on tables, why not my coffee table? So this is going to be the base. This has a lot of texture to it, and I'm just going to be adding layers. I have a blanket, I have a vase with some dried florals. Dried florals are my absolute favorite. Absolutely beautiful. I love going to Hobby Lobby to find those. We have the tray we picked up at Boxwood. I have a beautiful candle, some pumpkins. So I want this to look very fall, but not very cluttered. And I did not buy the coasters. $28 was not bad for those. I'm very thrifty. And I know in part 2 of us making over the living room for fall, we're going to go to the thrift store anyway, find a bunch of books, like all the books I shared with you at Boxwood, how it looked like a library. I want to do that for the built-in. So while we're at the thrift store hunting for old books, maybe we'll find coasters for the coffee table. But I want this to look layered, but not cluttered. So I know once I do all this, I'm going to be tweaking it a million times. It's like when you have your Christmas tree, you have it, you get everything on there, and you tweak it a million times before the season's over. So I'm sure that's what's going to happen with this coffee table. So this may not be the final look, but this is what we're going for right now.
Spring, rainbow trout and hummingbird sing. Golden, I follow only golden, golden, golden things. can see clear through my mind, and the city